nice. That's why I like having you on the show. It reminds me more of the old radio show.
Yeah.
And I like doing the old radio show better than I like doing this show.
You can also shit on me and I don't get offended and cry and stop the show.
Johnny had a hard
I wasn't
day.
talking about Johnny.
Oh, you're talking about April.
No, when I said crying, I knew I'm like, that's going to be like a Johnny
She
thing.
had a hard time taking
I didn't
criticism.
mean Johnny. Yes, she did. A hard time taking jokes.
But the thing is, every time she would get criticized on the show, that day she'd be like, I don't want to do this anymore. But then I would do the thing where I would go, okay, let's find you something else.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, oh, so you don't want me on the show. You agree that I should go. It's like,
It was a traumatic time, wasn't it?
You know, I had that. Well, we didn't like each other, I don't think. Like, the more I look back on it, the more like, do you know how many times we had fights where I would say, or she would say, why don't we just call it then? Like, it happened more than you think.
Yeah.
Where at the end of it, like, we'd be at a fight, and like one of us would bring it up, and the other one would go, well, let's do it. And by the way, real healthy way to be in an adult relationship. Yeah. Because what you're supposed to do in a relationship is understand that the two of you are going to fight, and you're going to have bad fights, and you fight and you work through them.
Yes.
And you do it with each other, and you figure it out. My thing was always, here's where I'm an unhealthy piece of shit, is where I would feel hurt or I would feel wronged or whatever, and I would go downstairs and wait for her to come apologize. And then she would go upstairs to go do something, and she would wait for me to, she wouldn't even give a, but she would feel upset and hurt and wronged. And then no matter if I was right or wrong, I would always just apologize. Because I wanted to stop.
Go along and get
it.
along.
Right.
Yep.
But then when the other person just sees that as, I won. You don't really get anything for that.
No.